Alright guys, we are back with more Night Prince. This is chapter 11 of 19. Let's get right to it. I suppose we better get going, then. We're going to be very busy before the ceremony tonight. Ceremony? What ceremony? Why, our wedding ceremony, of course. Vlad's words ring through the air as you stand in stunned silence. Did Vlad just propose to me? I didn't even know he was going to be on board with us getting back together. Talk about going from 0 to 100. Let's see. I didn't agree to that. You already planned our wedding. You don't have to do this just for me. I didn't mean to pick that, but I did. I know my misunderstanding of the ring led to our breakup, but you don't have to propose to win me over. I just want you to be open to the idea of love. This is what I want, Amber. What did you think would happen when you made me realize I'd fall in love with you? I want to date more, get engaged to be engaged. I want to date more, get engaged to be engaged. He lets out a low chuckle that sends goosebumps across your body. As if I'd settle for anything less than making you completely mine as soon as possible. I am yours. Then say yes. This all seems so sudden. I don't have a dress. You don't have a best man. Hell, instead of flowers, we have corpses on poles decorating the front of the house. Flowers are on the way, as is my best man. We also have three seamstresses ready to make any dress you desire. I'll take the corpses down too. Really? You expect me just to say yes? You've thought of everything. Let's just do that. Okay. Those who know me have given me many descriptions, but quick to surrender has never been among them. I love you, Amber, and now that you've helped me realize that, I don't plan on backing down. Why does all this sound like the tone of somebody who's got a secret weapon at their disposal? Did I mention I honor the custom of paying a bride price? In case you aren't familiar, a bride price is where the groom bestows a gift to his new wife. The gift is supposed to reflect the value a groom places on his bride. Because of your value to me, no matter what you ask for, if it was in my power to grant it, would be yours. And let me guess, you don't pay until I marry you. Correct. You really don't play fair when it comes to something you want, do you? You have no idea. So the question remains, will you agree to be mine? Let's see, I want a better proposal than that, of course. I don't know, people. I don't know. I'm going to say as long as you're mine too, we'll do that. One hand slides to your lower back, pulling you to his body. I'm yours forever. Till death do us part. He sweeps you into a kiss, blazing passion imprinted upon your lips. I suppose we should discuss the bride price then. What exactly is it you desire? Vlad is said he's going to keep Maximus in a dungeon for the rest of his life, but this is my opportunity to get him out. Free Maximus. There we go. I assume that would be your request. He pauses for a split second before answering. It shall be done. Just like that? Just like that. I meant it when I said I will give you anything you wish for, no matter the price. Though it might be for the best if you were the one to deliver the news. Were I to do it, he might think it's a cruel joke. I'll take care of it. After the wedding? Of course. Wait, so it's really happening tonight? Will we even have guests? I will take care of all the arrangements. All you need to do is trust me. I'm going to say I do. You're all I've ever really wanted, Vlad. All I really need. Whatever happens, as long as I get to be your wife by the end of it, I'll be happy. He leans forward, kissing you once again, though this time his kiss is gentle and tender. I'm not going to lie and tell you that being married to me will be easy, but I promise you I will make sure you don't regret it. I wouldn't have it any other way. His lips cascade down to your neck, spotting kisses down your body. The heat between the two of you picks up with the realization this is your first moment together as an engaged couple. His hand grabs your lower back, pulling you into him. Your bodies are moving on their own, drowning you both towards something incredible. I can't let that happen, so whoa, easy there. Vlad seems surprised at your hesitation. Getting cold feet? No, but let's save our energy for now. There's a lot of work ahead for us. Very well, I suppose this can wait until after the Nutellos, whatever that means. Anyway, we have a long day ahead of us if we're to be married tonight. Here we go. Well, I guess I get to pick out a dress. The next few hours go by in a blur as everyone within the manor begins preparations for your wedding. You're not exempt from this, desperately trying to make sure you're as ready as everyone else. This makes the form of multitasking, namely picking out a wedding dress while you break the news to your family. You're marrying him tonight? Yeah, she is. This is crazy, absolutely crazy. Why the rush? You're not pregnant, are you? Vampires can't get humans pregnant. Can you just support me? I'm going to say vampires can't get humans pregnant. Your father gives an audible sign of relief. Does that mean you and Vlad aren't planning on having kids? It's not on the agenda right now, but geez, we're getting ahead. You're getting ahead of yourselves. You can't expect my blessings on this disastrous mistake. I wouldn't insult you by asking. We both know you disapprove, and we both know that I don't care. Amber's opinion is the only one that matters, and she said yes. Your father casts a calculated look at the items on the silver serving tray in front of him. You never succeed. For a second, you don't understand, then your mouth falls open. Dad, you're not thinking of stabbing my fiancée with a silver knife. Hey, Dad, maybe you should settle down. Let's go for a walk, okay? Not necessary. I'm not going to do anything. As I said, you wouldn't succeed. This is too twisted. I'm about to have Dracula for a brother-in-law. Gretchen, he doesn't like that name. Dad, vampires aren't as bad as you think. Vlad, I'm sorry about them. Do that. I'm sorry about the two of them. You're sorry about us. We're not the ones who implemented as a form of punishment. You're not the ones who use impalement as a form of punishment. There we go. You needn't apologize. I expected this reaction. Your interpretation by the voice of one of Vlad's many servants speaking up. Interrupted, I'm sorry. Sorry, miss, but we still need you to pick a dress for the wedding. Cover your eyes, Vlad. I don't want you to see in the dress until the wedding. A quaint custom, but if you insist. I don't want you to see what I'm going to be in. He does as instructed, stepping out of the room while you make your selection. I'll pick something that is pretty. That is pretty too. I'm going to go with the cheap one just because I want to save those gems for something important. No sense going all out. Well, if this is what you want. Wow, now that I've picked out a dress, it actually feels real. Once you've changed back and given him the okay, Vlad strides back in, smiling to himself. What are you grinning about? Just excited to see how you'll look in your dress. Look, Amber, I can read people, and regardless of how he acts, Vlad is the most violent person I've ever met. No doubt about it. Dad, I know you have certain opinions about Vlad, but I'm sure once you get to know him, that won't help because he's right. I am a violent man and always have been. Why, when I was half his age and human, I invited the local nobles to my home for a feast. While they still had food hanging from their lips, I slaughtered them all and counted it an excellent evening. Oh my God, TMI. Here's what you don't know, Hugh. I am never violent without cause. Those nobles had betrayed my father, resulted in him being blinded and buried alive. Binded and buried alive. Some of them had walled him into his grave themselves, yet they still came to my home without fear. They did this because they underestimate something you never do. It's one of the two reasons I respect you. Two. The other reason is this loyalty. You've seen the riches I possess and the power I wield, yet despite this, you've never thought of using your daughters to garner those things for yourself. That's not loyalty, it's being a father. My father bartered me and my younger brother to his worst enemy in exchange for political security. I've seen far worse in the centuries since. You could have left out all of the people you killed, Vlad. You're both great people. I wish you saw that. Let's do that. You're both kind of great people, yeah. He raised you, so clearly he has some admirable qualities. I wish I could say the same about you. Wow. I don't blame you for being upset, Dad. If my daughter told me she was marrying the Prince of Darkness, I'd flip out too. You don't have to like it or approve, but you can't stop me, and I hope your voice catches for just a moment, but if anyone notices, they don't say anything. I hope you'll be at my wedding. You go over and kiss his cheek. Whatever the others decide to do, I'll still have a wedding to get ready for. The rest of the planning, unfortunately, falls neatly into place, no doubt thanks to Vlad's legions of servants. Finally, it comes time for the ceremony itself. God, this all feels like a dream. I keep expecting to wake up. I'm not the girl who gets an exquisite ceremony with fairy godlike quickness. I'm the girl who lost my mother, who can't touch anyone without fear of risking their lives. And yet, how are you feeling? Ready for this to happen. Let's do it. It took me a bit to concept it, but I want to build a life with Vlad. Now I have to get out there and make it official. You look amazing. So do you. Tap sound at the door, and Gretchen opens to reveal Marty. It's time. He takes a moment to look you over in your gown. Wow, kid, you look great. I still can't believe they were able to pull this together in 6 hours. The vampires sold so fast they almost caught the threads on fire. Your voice trails off as someone else appears behind Marty, your father. No matter what I think about this, Amber, you're my daughter. You are not walking down the aisle alone. How about that? Thank you. Let's do that. This is really important to me, and it means a lot for you to do this. Don't think this means I like Vlad, but if it makes you happy, I'll support you. Marty takes Gretchen's arm. Come on, let's get to our seats. See you soon, sis. You're sure you want to do this? I am. I was afraid you'd say that. He gives you a small smile, one which you return before gazing forward and onward, ready to see your groom. All right, Amber, time to get married. And there it is, people. So we're going to get married. Or will we? Who knows what's going to happen on the next episode of Night Prince 2, Twice Tempted. We might get married, we might not. You just never know. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give that video a thumbs up. Have a great day now.